everyone, and welcome back to Rocket League Sinfonian series. Thank you very much for waiting. Once again, I am Randomized, and I have Meeson Jr. with me. Me Swan Jr. My lips decided to give out on me.
No worries.
So here we are with another game. If you're on YouTube, there are two games that were played today as well as this one. So don't get confused if you're watching on there. But yes, we got another game coming up, and this is going to be S2 versus SDG. This is going to be a very fun one to watch. S2 just been dethroned last week by Mysticat, so they're looking with a vengeance to take out the next team that came their way, and poor SDG was in their way. So make sure folks, to make your vote on who you think is going to win tonight while we talk about everything here. But let's look at these stats. S2, the amount of shots per game, 7.455. That's so many shots on the back.
It's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure, and 3 goals to confirm it per game.
It's, the saves per game are equal to 2 and 2, and that's actually I'd be willing to wager if we looked across the stat sheet that most teams are averaging probably 1 to 2 saves a game. We might see two teams pushing 3 saves a game. This is I know we're supposed to be talking about stats, but looking at these stats, I think SDG is going to get romped. We're talking like sweep, romping.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I mean, the way SDG has been performing this season, and here's my opinion. I feel like all the new teams in Group A, most of us are veterans from the first season. We all get it now. We all know what competitive gaming is like. So we feel like everyone has advanced and gotten a little bit better together. SDG, in my opinion, I feel like they've gone better. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like they haven't gone as better as the rest of the teams have. I feel like it's still a lot of relying on Dannyland to do his job. Ginger has definitely gone better. Don't get me wrong. Ginger has been doing a lot better, but I still feel like it's not enough to work and have that synergy with Dannyland. And SS the third, I know he's a very busy guy, so it's very hard for him to get on, but SS the third does hold his weight, but I just feel like they can't handle speed now. They have the ideas, they have the mechanics down. It's now implementing what they have to do, but faster, and I don't think they have that at the moment. So
absolutely,
that could be their win or lose.
Yes, because SDG, like all last season, SDG was the Titan. They were the scary team. They were beating everybody. They were being abusive on the scorecard. It was SDG's show, Danny and Friends. Yeah. And I don't want to say, they have. It's not that they haven't improved any. It's we have shortened. We have both raised. Well, I don't want to say we've decreased, but we have raised the level of play in the Sinfonian series this season. I think adding effectively adding another 15 players and raising the aggregate average rank has done a lot to provide more competitive Rocket League in these games.
Yeah, because I'm honestly, when you say that, like the average rank for a high tier player last season was platinum. Now the average rank of a high tiered player is like Diamond 2 and higher. So there's already a good jump right there. Yeah. Well, the mid tier player, their average was anywhere between silver and gold. Now the mid tier player is sitting anywhere between like platinum and diamond, and then the low tier player is like sitting between silver and gold. I don't think we have maybe possibly 2 players.
I think we have 1 bronze.
1 bronze.
I think it's just 1.
That's not a sub though. I don't think we have any bronze. Yeah. Our actual RLSS players, I think we have 1 or 2 silvers, and that's it.
Yeah.
And but that's crazy to think like how much a lot of these players have advanced in their skill. So I feel like that's the toll that's gonna take on SDG. SDG just needs to work together and play faster while still having good mechanics, and then I think they'll be able to at least put up a fight against S2. But after watching the Mysticats S2 game, that's a lot of speed you gotta catch up with.
Yeah, I don't. like if you the other stat sheet, the one that we had before the game, we started our conversation, the goals for and goals against. You compare that to the 3 goals per game, or 3 goals for to SDG's 1.83. S2 is surpassing SDG's goals against already.
Yeah,
and that doesn't set a good precedent for this game. It doesn't set the atmosphere. I mean, it does for S2. S2 should be walking into this game thinking they're going to obliterate SDG.
But this is all by stats, of course.
And yeah, from stat wise, yeah. There may be other things going on head wise that they may be like psyching themselves out or anything like that. From my perspective, there is no reason S2 should not sweep this game.
All right, so I'm guessing that will be your prediction.
That is my prediction. S2 and 2.
My prediction as well is going to be S2. S2 is a very, very tough team to go up against. I personally believe the game with Mr. Cats, it was the skin of the teeth kind of game. It was just so close of a game to win or lose. So if Mr. Cats was able to take SDG down pretty tough, this is going to happen. And I believe from the last time, excuse me, S2 versed SDG, it was a 2-1 actually. So that is very interesting. So I'm very curious to see. We could be wrong. Honestly, SDG can just come here, play a whole big game and completely different. But if we look at the chat, your votes, S2, 75% of the chat. Okay. I don't blame you guys. I mean, we're kind of there with you.
That's the nice thing about the way our league is constructed at the moment. We have these nice stat cards that give us some good insight, but much like the NFL or the NBA, these teams that aren't putting up good stats on average can just go off and can just go take a team to task. And that's a possibility. I'm not saying it's not a possibility, but the writing on the wall right now is S2 just going to town.
Yeah, and we're getting more and more votes coming in, so that's insane. All right, so we're going to start this game up. God, I don't know what to expect. It's for me, I feel like it's going to be a 2-0 sweep, but I feel like there could be a good chance that we both will be completely wrong.
Yeah. No, I mean, you are. I mean, yeah. That's like the beautiful thing about how our league is constructed, and it says a lot about the level of play overall in the league.
So, I mean, I'm personally hoping that there will be a big upset. I mean, and we've seen them too. We've seen plenty of upsets. So I'm excited for that because I know S2 has their chin and their chest up extremely high. Even though they lost the game, they've lost one game. I still feel like they're still standing tall. And like I said, after losing a game, I feel like they're really ready to fight back, to continue to stay on a winning streak. So we got all the players in here. They are joining up. So here we go. Game 1. S2 versus SDG. This ball is going to be in the S2 hands starting at the beginning. Nice pass by Linda to Nate, but Ninja was able to get up there in time to get rid of that one. Ooh, I like that hat, by the way. Sorry, I just noticed that one, but it's a nice hat. It's such a hat that Ginger would wear, and I love it. Oh, the ball is slowly creeping to the goal. Little too high for Danny, so Danny did not put that one in. Nathan is going to push this one over to the SDG side. Oh, going very high in that pinch. I don't think he was expecting to pinch it that hard. I think he was expecting to pinch it to the right, but Nathan doing a nice job putting the ball in as Linda passed it over to the other side.
Yep, that's SCG was they lost track of Nathan on the right side after that pinch, and they all three of them fouled the ball, and no one had tabs on Nathan.
And because Killa and Linda both went for it, it probably confused them very hard there. But now S2 holding the lead within the first 40 seconds of the game, 1-0. And Nathan and the rest of S2 is looking to put up a lot of pressure still. on this team. Nathan doing a nice job rotating back, letting Killer come up. SS the third looking to clear this one out. Nathan and Linda were putting a lot of pressure in, and Nathan puts another ball in, giving them a 2-0 lead.
Just a solid goal from Nathan. Coming up the middle, ball in the net. Ginger was not ready. Facing the wrong way and everything.
That is a very tough scene. You don't want to see that. So right now, S2 is holding the lead within the first minute, 2 points. SDG looking to put at least 1 point in the board. Killer Gunfish doing a nice job putting a lot of pressure on SS the third, giving them their 3rd point.
Yep. Ball in front of the net. Decided to go, yep, this is going in.
All right, so S2 with a minute and 2 seconds into the game, holding a 3-0 lead. Like you said, this is looking like a slaughterhouse right now. And Danny doesn't look like he's too happy. He whiffed a shot off the wall that he usually does very nicely and cleanly. Ooh, SS the third getting beat by Linda. Linda putting it up the back wall, but Nathan was too far up, so he was not able to follow one up. Killer the Gunfish pushing this one into the center for Linda. Linda looking to do a nice shot. 2 players from SDG blocking him. Nathan and Killer whiffing that one. So now they're going to be on the retreat. No, they're going to keep that pressure on each other as the ball continues to go over to the S2 side. Nice pass by Danny, but Ginger was a little too high. Couldn't put the shot in. Danny went to put the shot in, but went too far up to the left. Ginger passing back to Danny. Danny putting this up in the air, looking to put this off the back wall. Nathan doing a nice job putting pressure on that. Ginger keeping pressure on the S2 side. Ginger not allowing the players to touch it. Linda, but it's going to try to continue this one. Danny Land passing this back to what was supposed to be SS, but wasn't prepared, so Ginger was there, prepared for it. Killer doing a nice job, putting a lot of pressure onto the SDG side. Linda sending this up off the back wall. Nathan and Killer double committing. So all SDG has to do is now push this ball up. Danny not in the greatest position for that one. Double commit on the SDG side, and I don't see anyone in the back for SDG. S2 just needs to clear this one out. Nicely done. Danny just getting back before Killer put the ball in the net. Ninja and SS were both in net. They're now going to move up, leaving Danny in the back. Linda Mood, last guy in the back. Nicely done by Ginger, taking out Linda. But Nathan was able to rotate in time. They gave too much time for the rest of S2 to get back. Oh! Nathan tried to get the ball behind SS the third, but was not able to put the ball in. So we have 2 minutes left in this game, and S2 is holding a great lead of 3-0 still.
The unfortunate thing is there have been opportunities for SDG to score. They're just not taking advantage of it because it seems like we're doing panic clears. We're not following up. We're not following up clears. We're not paying attention to where our teammates are, things like that. And it makes for not good Rocket League as a player. The game becomes less fun, and you just get frustrated, and that's never good.
1 minute, 27 seconds left in this game. S2 still holding the lead 3-0. Nothing really big has happened right here. Danny Land looking to put this up on the wall. It looks like he's going to try to center it. Was not able to get up in time. The ball drifted off the ceiling just a little bit, confusing Danny Land. Ginger doing a nice job keeping the pressure at the halfway point. Danny went to take the shot, but pushed it off way too far off to the side. With 1 minute left in regulation time, it is looking like S2 has a dominant lead, and it looks like they may be able to take game one. Whoa! What a shot by Ginger using the ceiling. But Linda and Killa double committing on a save, which was actually beneficial for them and able to do a good job blocking that. Ball's over Danny, and Nathan puts the shot in. Great pass by Linda.
Yeah. We're SCG is just scrambling right now. It's hard to watch. Watching SCG all the last season and the games they played this season, there's never been a moment where like the team feels that it looks like it's running around like a chicken with its head cut off, and that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. There's like right there, that was a weird little double commit thing. It's just we have been seeing some really uncharacteristic Rocket League from SDG right now, as Nathan scores again.
SS and Ninja were not prepared to work with that, leaving the ball center for Nathan, and the only player back was actually an S2 player trying to block Nathan as a joke. So now S2 in the lead, 5-0, and Nathan even has a hat trick. He's putting so much pressure on the S2 side.
Not just that, I mean, the hat trick, nice. S2 has put up 12 shots. 12 shots this game.
13.
13.
With 13 seconds left on the board for game 1, S2 with a 6-0 lead. Oh, that's tough to watch. But also fun to watch because that shows just S2 how much of a powerhouse they are.
Oh, absolutely.
They're doing a great job putting so much pressure on them. We were coming down to the last 10 seconds, and I'm pretty sure we can bank on S2 winning this game. Just counting down the seconds right now as the game is coming to an end now. And S2 takes game 1. Oh, man.
The
powerhouse.
Yeah, there's hello dog. There's not a whole lot, much like from the previous game with and we said this about OTC, that it seems like there's not a lot that they could possibly do other than get more aggressive. I don't know if more aggression from SDG is going to solve what's ailing them at the moment. We're just seeing some really uncharacteristic Rocket League from SDG. Just the style of play and what seems like maybe a lack of communication. It's rough to watch as a fan of SDG. I mean, but let's not discredit S2. They're playing phenomenally.
Yes.
Six goals with 3 assists. I mean, only 2 saves, but SDG only took 3 shots. So they're doing great with 13 shots. I mean, this is good.
This is great Rocket League for S2. So
for S2, for S2, this is great.
We're gonna get into this second game. Oh, I forgot to change the scoreboard again.
Oops.
I do that all the time. I get so into listening the conversation that I forget to change the scoreboard. So I'm gonna do it here right in front of you guys and show you how it's done. Because the game hasn't officially started yet. I don't see the timer going off. Now it's going off. 3, 2, 1. Here we are. Game 2. Best of 3. S2 versus SDG on their rematch. Killer Gunfish doing a nice job putting a lot of pressure onto the SDG side. Danny Land looking to control this one, but Linda getting in the way. Nathan's going to follow this one up. SS the third went to challenge it, but he didn't. Going to try to pass it to Ginger dangerously towards the net. Nate tried to follow the one up. Ginger went to follow up a big boom clear, but Killer wasn't doing a good job blocking that one. SS the third got a little confused on what Killer was going to do. Danny Land putting this in the corner. He's going to try to push this one over Nathan. Nathan doing a nice job clearing that. Ginger passing this over. SS the third needs to get there quickly. Killer Gunfish clearing this one out. Ginger in the back, ready to block that one. Linda following up Ginger. Linda doing a nice job getting the ball over. SS the third centering up accidentally on the wrong side, but Danny was there prepared to block that center. And the ball is going in from a pinch. Killer Gunfish putting the first point on the board for S2.
Pinches just always feel bad. Because like, they happen and you're like, man, I didn't expect that. And I should have, and then you like rack your brain, try to figure out, well, how could I have saved it? Which is the smart thing to do. Like, I would caution anyone taking the standpoint of, man, there was nothing I could do about that save, even though that can be helpful. But trying to think about ways, how you can control your car or where you're positioning yourself on the field. Trying to analyze what you might be doing wrong, so you can better yourself as a player.
Correct. So we are just past the first minute of game 2. S2 still holding the lead 1-0. SDG looking to try to put a lot of pressure, but Danny Land doing a nice job pushing this ball over. Great pass from Ginger there, though. Is staying on the S2 side. Linda Mood ready to nicely done catching the ball and putting there. Killer Gunfish trying to put it up the back wall. It went up to the ceiling instead. Linda doing a nice job going and faking out SS the third. SS trying to slow this ball down for his players to rotate. Nice save, Danny Land, when Nate put a shot on Danny Land, now taking out Killer. Linda went to take a shot, and Ninja was able to block that one, but the game did not count this one. SS the third trying to bring this one up, getting blocked by Killer. Linda's now going to follow this one up. Danny Land all by himself back in the net. Nicely done saving that. Killer Gunfish was not prepared for that. Nathan versus Danny Land. The ball's off the back net. Oh! Killer Gunfish doing a nice job getting the ball away from Ginger before he could put the shot, using the backboard to help him clear the ball out. Ginger making sure Nathan does not get boost. Nicely done, bicycle kicking back the ball. Danny getting a big clear off the back wall. He just needs to put the ball in. Wasn't able to follow up with that. Ninja tried to put that one in, but Nathan clearing this ball out. Nathan looking to continue pushing this back over to the SDG side. Killer Gunfish showing a nice aerial, connecting the ball into the corner. But Ninja was able to block that one. The ball is slowly centering up. The ball was a whiff. Ooh. Not able to put that shot in. Nathan went to take the shot, but Danny and SS the third was in the way. Killer Gunfish whiffing that one. Not able to follow the one up. So Danny Land, ooh, doing a nice job getting that over Nathan. Ginger trying to slow the ball down, but accidentally screws over his own teammate. So Danny looking to catch this off the back wall. He's going to try to control this over 2 players. He gets it over 1. Melinda able to control that one. Nathan, little in an uncomfortable position, but still able to get the save.
Great save from the Nathan.
Danny putting a great shot, but it hit the crossbar. So they are still struggling down a point. 1 minute, 40 seconds in this game. 1-0. S2 still holding this lead. Ninja tried to put the shot in, but Nathan was still sitting there. That was a nice job saving that ball. 1 minute, 30 seconds. What needs to be done, Swan? What is going on?
I don't know. There's a lot of bad luck from almost a good attempt on a demo. It just seems that there's bad luck from Danny on his touches. Like, he's making good attempts to put the ball in the net, but they're not going in, and that's how you win Rocket League. Did you know that? You gotta put the ball in the net.
Wait, really?
Oh yeah.
I'm playing this game all wrong this whole time.
But yeah, so if you're gonna if the game mechanics or the physics of the game are not gonna let the ball go in, no matter how close you are, that's a recipe for heartbreak.
Speaking of recipe of heartbreak, oh, Ginger doing a nice job using the back wall to get that ball out of there just before 40 seconds left in regulation time. SDG's only down by 1 point. They only need 1 point to tie this game up. And the ball is pushing back to SDG side. Linda doing a nice job using the ball, trying to push it over. We are now sitting on the S2 side. They have plenty of time to comfortably put a shot in. It's all set it up. Danny again on the crossbar. Oh man, he must be feeling so frustrated. But Danny put the ball in and ties the game up with 18 seconds left in the game here in game 2.
Ginger with a great pass, just a simple touch to get it away from a defender, and Danny mopping it up. There we go.
That's the Danny Land we know and love, able to put the ball in. 18 seconds left in regulation time here in game 2. One of these players are going to look to try to put a ball in before overtime happens. Otherwise, we're going to finish regulation time in these last 10 seconds. We're going to see a very tough game of OT. Oh, Linda tried to fake Ginger, but wasn't able to do it. Ginger keeping this ball up and alive, but no, we're going into overtime here in game 2. Ball is in possession for S2 in overtime. Linda trying to do a fancy ceiling shot. Nate was able to block that one off. Killer Gunfish is going to keep the pressure up on this team. The ball is towards the net. Oh, Linda putting it too high, but there was also a defender, so it didn't look like that ball was going to go in. Nathan putting it on the back wall again, taking out Danny Land. Nicely done by him. Telling Killer, come on up. SS taking out Killer Gunfish. So Ginger going to push this ball out. Linda catching it off the back wall. It's now centering up. Killer Gunfish needs to tap this one out. He does a nice job clearing it, but no one is following it up. So Danny Land's going to put some pressure on it. Ooh, gets the ball over Linda, but flips the wrong way on an open net. So Nate had enough time to clear that ball out. The ball is all centered up, but no one on SCG is up to get that shot. So Ginger is going to now try to pass this ball up, but SS the third is pointing the wrong way. Nice doink! Oh, Linda!
Fantastic shot from Linda.
Nathan doing a great job pushing that out. And Linda doinking the ball in. And that's it. That's all she wrote. S2 takes the 2-0 sweep. We do apologize. Danny did leave early, so we will not be seeing his stats. I'm actually going to save this game so I can see the stats later.
Good job. Yeah, just another. I will say that SDG stepped up their gameplay and made this game harder for S2, but it was one of those things of too little, too late. I think if they had played like that from the beginning, this probably would have been a different series. It's a bummer that it ends that way, but good job, S2. I mean, again, 8 shots to SDG's 2. That's oh man, and to Nathan, 3 saves. I mean, we don't see Danny's scorecard, so I mean, there's actually more shots than 2. There's probably what, like 5 shots I think from Danny, maybe 6.
Yeah, from what
like
it seems like.
Like a total of 6 shots probably. So this game, I mean, we went to overtime. This game much closer, but again, that increase in pressure just a little bit too late, I think.
Yeah, I do agree with you. So we are gonna try to get Nathan in here.
Hello,
Nathan. How are you feeling, my man?
Oh my God, Lynn is a god, man. I was like, it's one of those moments where you're like, yeah, I'll pass it to him, and then this will happen, and I was like, oh, it won't actually happen, and then it did, and I was like, oh, okay. Lynn is a god. I love my team. They're so good. Like, if you just like look at the stats between the 2 teams, we just killed it. So great job, SDG. I was actually really mad. Ginger got a really good save against one of my shots that Linda set up to me. So really nice job, Ginger. He was popping off tonight. Like we just really obviously asked me the question how to feel. But, like, yeah. Like I think we just kind of we didn't.
He went to play the commentator really quickly.
We didn't give Danny any space to do anything. Just like he's known for those flashy things. And I was like, hey, he's a diamond player. He knows he goes to those high aerials. I got to get up the second I see it in front of my goal. Well, you guys can see me. I don't need to look at my camera. And just like we just shut that down right away. And like I mean, we played really well tonight. I'm very happy with how SU played. We played quick. We rotated well. We were passing well. We were communicating great. We were just sticking around in the comments the entire time too. Like we were having a good time. And I think that's really important for teams, especially. But no, like really, really good job at SDG. I definitely am excited to see who they play next. I don't know the schedule for that personally, but they're gonna have a hard time playing at SDG. Just S2 popped off tonight. Like I think it was 5 or 6-0 the first game. So like
yes,
that was rough. I felt bad for SDG. The chat was interesting after the match. It's probably a good thing that the chat the stream couldn't see it, but. Yeah, it was just a really good match. It was a really good match.
Yeah,
like, really good. Danny was playing so speedy. He was playing well. We were just like, hey guys, we just gotta shut him down. Just don't give him space. Just play the S2 way and play consistent, play quick. Linda was like, God, guys, I'm playing so poorly right now. Like before our match started, and then he pulls off that shot, and I'm like, okay, Linda, go home.
That was a great doink. That was a great doink.
Oh, it was incredible. Like that's his highlight reel right there. That's like end of season level stuff. It was.
Oh yeah.
That's
like one of those moments. Like it happens and your jaw just drops. And you're like, wait.
It's like that happened. Like I mentioned before, it was one of those things. It was like you intend to do, and I was like, God, I'm gonna pass it to Linda. And what if this happens? That'd be amazing. And then it did. And I was like, oh my God, Linda, I'm gonna kiss you right now.
This is the greatest interview in the world. I haven't asked him a question yet, and he was been answering a lot of my questions.
I know the drill at this point.
Yeah, to answer your question though, Mr. Cats will be versing SDG.
Go ask me some questions.
I will go ahead and ask a question. Did you notice the like an increase in tempo and aggression from SDG in game 2?
100%.
So yeah, okay, okay, good, because it looked like game 2 was harder for you guys.
It was. It definitely. Look at the score. 100%.
Yeah.
Like it was 5-0 in the first match. That's a slaughter. Like they just they're kind of like, okay guys, we just need to score a goal, get some momentum going in that first match, and we kind of prevented that. And I was like, I literally said in comms, guys, let's not let them score a goal, because that can be a deal breaker for a lot of teams. That could be, it's like, hey, that's going to turn us on for next match and really win it. And even without that goal, they were definitely playing really well towards the end of the match there. So I think that really, really helped them out for that second match. The aggression was there. Ginger was bumping a lot more. It was just overall much better play. Overtime into an incredible shot. We thought we actually lost for a quick second there with a couple of those shots they put in. They had some really nice shots, but like, we're solid on defense lately, and I think that's really important, especially kind of after that Mystic Ats loss. We were like really focused on our defense, all 3 of us, and that's definitely paid off for sure.
Yeah, man.
Next question.
So, one of the things I really want to, yeah, right. It's kind of hard to come up with questions when he pretty much almost nailed
already
every
answered
dot.
them all.
Yeah.
It's like I've done this before.
Oh yeah, totally. So one of the things I want to know is S2, do you guys have a routine? Do you practice? Are you working on certain drills? Or are you kind of just like, we just got great synergy, we're just gonna play?
I mean, what we do a lot of times is like when we're all on, I'm like, hey, S, you want to play? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. We just hop in some casual, once in a while ranked in my Smurf, or if like we're really feeling it, I'll hop in my main account and like we just like play together a lot of casual. We try to warm up at least like 45 minutes before every match. That's generally our thing. We were running a quick drill before. It was like 2v1, the thing you went over a bunch of times. That really wasn't working for us. Excuse me. But we kind of just hop into some like unranked matches. We were playing really well. We won 3 and lost 1, I think. We lost the last one, but we were still playing really well during it. So, and kind of just getting warm and feeling out of rotations, making sure our shot accuracy is on. And then we always do a couple like training packs beforehand. I know before we played Mystic Cats, we all did like one of the hardest like redirect packs we could find. We couldn't start the game until we all got all 8, and they were really hard. So we don't really have like a method, I guess, but we just kind of just play together. I definitely think we play together more than other teams do. I mean, we're just on the set. I mean, I think so. Doggo, we're just like we're really good friends, and I think that's really important too. It's kind of like that synergy, and kind of we all have a very similar sense of humor. We all play similarly, and like we just I 100% know that in my mind we're gonna stay together next season, like 100%, if they want to. But I don't know, just yeah. Next question.
I think I'm good with questions for now, but S2 is gonna go up against Ditto Dudes. How are you guys feeling you're gonna do against them next week?
Oh, I'm very confident we'll win. So I know like Mystic Cats is definitely our biggest our opponent. In my opinion, SDG is a little bit better than Ditto Dudes. But like I definitely do not want to count it out. Like it's never do we assume, oh man, we're gonna crush this. We're gonna absolutely demolish them. It's gonna be an easy win. We never use the words easy win because with just the level of play that there is at this point, there are no easy wins. Well, I know last time we played Ditto Dudes, they were a really, really tough opponent. I'm really excited to play against Seth this time instead of who was the last
Juicy,
time?
I believe.
It was Juicy. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
He played really well. So I think he's right around the same as Seth. So it'll be really good. Disrespect, but disrespect. I meant no disrespect, Danny. Ooh, no disrespect. You guys killed it.
Oh man. He's like, you will receive. I get called out.
Like, what did I do? What did I say? Doggo is in the house.
Yep, Doggo's in the house.
All right, folks, thank you very much. Once again, congratulations, Nate, to you and the rest of S2. We got one more game coming up, and it's going to be another intense game. Ocean's Rage versus Team 10. That is Swan's team here. Yep. He's going to play with the dog on his lap whole time.
Good luck. Probably, no, it's the start of Team 10's 4-game win streak.
There you go. I like that. Keep that attitude up. So we are going to be moving into the next game at midnight at Eastern time. So that'll be in about 19 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a little bit. See you there.
GLHF.